All right, so I'm back with another video for y'all. We're going to do some legs and maybe a little bit of cardio work for today. I'm going to do both seated and standing, but you just kind of pick how you're feeling today. So if you're feeling not so great, but you still want to keep moving, you can do everything in the chair. If you're feeling a little bit better and you think you could do it all standing, you can start standing. If you need to, you can sit down. But we're going to go back and forth, and it can all be done body weight. I'm going to use a set of light dumbbells, so about 3 pounds. If you don't have any dumbbells at home, that's fine. You can use filled water bottles, you can use canned goods, you can use whatever has just a little bit of weight, little bit of resistance to it. So we're just going to start with a warm up. So I'm going to start standing. I will do 1 round standing and 1 round seated. You can do either or both, but we're just going to march. So just in place, march in place, lifting those feet up. Going to go single-sided work. This one's all body weight, so we're not going to use our weights for this one. But I'm going to do a single leg march. So if you're standing for this one, just up, down, up, lifting it as high as you can. Pause at the top, and then down. If you need to do this one seated, up, down, up, down. You can add a little bit of arms too if you want. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take that straight leg, point that toe, raise it in front. Same thing if you're seated. Kind of turn that a little bit that way. 4 more. 4. Really point those toes, making sure that holding that belly button in nice and tight while we're here, and that our hips are tucked. We're going to take that same leg, raise it to the side. Same thing if you're seated. You're going to kind of kick out, kick out, kick. I'm holding on to the chair. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that same leg back behind you. Squeeze that booty. If you're in the chair, do one more set in the front. Those leg raises. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that same leg. We're going to reach our arm in front. We're going to try and bring them up and down. Now you can either tap your foot to the side, to the back, and bring it up. Or if you're feeling good with your balance today, kick it out and back. Chair. You're going to tap. So you're on the side of your chair, down, up, reach, up. Give me 5 more of these. Pick your level. If you've got great balance today, 2 hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're still not done. Same leg is doing all the work. I just keep moving my chair around, but we're gonna bend your leg. Just bend this part right here. Now lift it to the side. Lift, down, squeeze that booty. And we got a couple more here. Squeeze, down and up. If you want to work the balance, try not to hold on. If you're seated, you're going to try and raise to the side. It's like that kick, but now you're not kicking out. All right. Take it to a clamshell. So we're going to take our foot, we're going to put it on our shin. Down close to our foot, other foot. In, out. Keep that foot planted. If you want to try a little more balance, arms up. If you're seated, out, in, one leg. 5 more. 5, 4, squeeze that booty. 3, 2, 1. All right, take that leg. Now we're gonna just let our foot dangle in front of us and swing. Same thing if you're seated. Cover that foot and swing. And I say swing, I want a nice controlled movement. We don't need to do that. So nice and controlled. Keep that core tight. Out and in. You'll be surprised at how much the glutes burn after a few of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo! All right, we're gonna do one more thing before we move on to our other side, called a founder. It's like our sit to stand, but we're gonna add a reach to it. So about hip width apart, shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider. You're gonna push your hips back and you're gonna reach forward, or it's like a chair pose if you do yoga. So up. If you're seated, reach forward and stand up. Reach. Let's do 4 more. 4. Keeping that belly button tucked in nice and tight. Squeeze those abdominals. Like I said before, it's like bracing for a punch. 2 more. 2, 1. All right, we're gonna do Everything on the other side. That was only one side. We're gonna go back. Grab a quick drink if you need it. All right, other side. Same thing, starting with just that single leg march. Down, up, or hold on. Up, down. If you want a little bit more for the last 4, push your palms into your thigh and push your thigh up. 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg, point that toe, raise like a ballerina. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the side. I've done both. I've flexed and I've pointed. So whichever one I'm going to do for this one. Squeeze. Remember, if you're seated, you're adding like a kick to it. Hold to the chair. Lean a little bit on this hip and kick out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot behind you. If you're standing, if you're seated, another leg front raise. Squeeze. You've got the good balance today. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. We're going to feel a lot in our hips today with this one. So we'll stretch those out at the end. All right, those dirty dogs, I call them dirty dogs. Side leg lift, fire hydrants, raise. So really for this one, if you can, your knee is pointing down and you raise. So raise, not so much here, that knee should be facing down, your foot facing back behind you. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me that clamshell. Ooh, you will find, I find anyway, one side is always better than the other. One side, it's a lot harder to do the single leg work. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, but leave that foot dangling in and out. Nice and controlled. Don't swing too hard, even though they're called gate swings. If you want to try your balance right here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, feeling it right there. All right, let's do those founders or chair pose, whatever you want to call it. Reach, really reach forward. Push those hips back and forth. Keeping that belly button nice and tight towards the spine. Even if it's just a little mini squat down. 3, a little bit. So we only have 3 more of these. And then we're going to go back to the beginning. 2 and 1. All right, so we're going to go all the way through both sets again. Now that we know what we're doing, it'll be a little bit easier. So we're going to start back with that first side. And we're just doing our single leg march. So right here, grab a drink if you need it real quick. So remember, you can either sit, stand, you can hold on to the chair, or if you need more, push into your thigh. So let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do our leg lift. So point those toes, and raise, straight leg lift. If you want to add a little bit more, you can always do an arm raise with it. Right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's raise it to that side. Squeeze those glutes. I'm pointing my toe. You can point, you can flex, whatever is more comfortable. 4, 3, 2. You want to add some arms. 1. Now back behind you. Point the toes for this one. Squeeze. You can stand up tall if you want. It's just a shorter movement. If back is feeling okay today, bend over just a little bit, but keep that back straight as you raise. If you're seated, you're doing another forward lift. 4, this is my cat. Simba. 3, 2, 1. He's usually my workout buddy when I come outside. All right, now it's the right here. I call them single leg mountain climbers. So right here, seated or standing. If you've got great balance today, you can always out and in without touching that foot. Or you can do 2 hands up and down, but let's do 4 more before we move on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, this leg should be feeling it. The standing leg is going to feel it a lot on this one. All right, those leg lifts, dirty dog, by Harding, whatever you want to call it, knee down. And as we're here, focus on keeping both hips straight. Sometimes we tend to kind of let our hips drop when we're standing on single leg. Keep them square. And raise right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's for those clamshells, foot on your shin, in, out. You want to work on balance. You really want to work on balance. Bring those arms up overhead. Woo. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot out in front of you. Out and in. Keeping those hips square, we don't necessarily want to turn our whole body with our leg. We want that leg to go out and in. 5, 4, 3. Oh, this one. 2, 1. Oh, Simba. Woo. All right, now it's the founders or chair pose. Up and down. You can just make it a little mini founder. You're still doing the reach even if you're seated. 4 more. And then we'll do a second round on that second side. And then we will move on. Oh, okay, before I move on, I'm gonna get a drink. Other side. You're gonna have to move so much, I'm gonna move my chair. All right. Other leg, I'll just stay on this side, no problem. Up and down. Press, if you can, into that palm. Press. Pause at the top, though. Squeeze. Making sure those glutes, lower back, belly button, everything is nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All right. Straight leg lift in the front. Right here. Really think about keeping that whole leg tight. Point. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the side. Some of these look really easy, but when you put them together, this standing leg, you will notice a lot in the glutes. 4, 3, 2. I distract you with the leg lift. Back, point those toes. And one straight line, whether you're up or down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that up and down. From here. 4, here. The cardio comes in. This move right here, the warm-up, you can make faster. You can go a little bit faster if you want. Get that heartbeat going. Woo! All right, 4 more, and then we move on. Raise it, up and down, up, down. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, 3. Keeping those hips square to the floor. 1. Clamshell. Out, in, out, in. If you want some arms, add. You're going to also add your weights to this one. If you want some weights on the arms, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, foot out. Squeeze. Oh, I'm feeling it in the booty, you guys. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out just a little bit because we're going to do those founders and then we're going to sit down. Reach. You can also put a hand. Reach. So this is one of those that you can start out beginner, and you can add to this one too. So as you get better with these, you can make that founder deeper. You can turn it into more of a squat instead. So 3, it's not just for beginners, but that's where you can start 2 if you need to. 1. All right, so I'm gonna do the next set seated. You can always do this one standing. And I'm gonna use my weights. My little light weights. Woo, we're gonna need to stretch those glutes when we're done. All right, we're gonna march slowly. So I'm using my weights. I'm gonna put my weights on my thighs above my knees. Now again, if you want to take this into more of a cardio, march it faster. If you want more strength work, you slow it down. Pick your level. 4 more each. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do one side. We're gonna hold this leg up, and we're just gonna kick and bring it back up. So you're bringing that knee high if you can towards your chest and out. If you can't, hold it here. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. Pick your level, but we're doing one leg. You can also do this without your weights if you want. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, straight leg lift. I know we already did these standing, and if you did seated, you already did them, but do it again. Point that leg. This time, if you can, add some resistance. Nice and slow. Raise it up. Slowly lower it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and I'm sitting nice and tall with this one. I'm not slouching, trying to sit up tall. All right, so now we're gonna kind of relax our leg so that your foot, one side is on the floor, one side facing up. You're gonna lift. So if you're standing, it's here. It's like you're kicking a soccer ball with the inside of your foot. Squeeze right here. If you feel that too much in your hip, bring it in right here. Knee up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna take those into some clamshells. Kind of like we did. Actually, let's go back to the other leg. So these 3 are gonna be one-sided. So other leg, kick. Or extend, bend. Back and forth. Okay, so now we're gonna do clamshells, but we're gonna do both feet instead of one. Up on your toes. So this part right here even is work those calves. Up on your toes, bring everything close. Out and in. So out and in. Out and just sitting nice and tall. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, gate swing. So lift off the floor. Let's keep those toes up on those toes. A little bit of calf work. Out and in. I'm just barely hovering over the floor. If you need to, feel free. Touch, set it back in. Set it out, set it in. 4, out and in without touching the floor. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, nice and slow. We don't have to go fast. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Out, in, out, in. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna do them all again. This time we're gonna do not a full sit to stand. It's kind of like a stutter. Basically like if you try to get up and then you fall back down before you get up again. That's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna control it. We're not gonna fall on this one. So feet out, we're not putting them underneath us. Plant those feet so that your legs are at a 90. If you need to, you can use the chair. Otherwise, you're gonna be here. And we're gonna go halfway and sit back down. Not even halfway. It's just like I said, a little stutter. It's like you're kind of propelling yourself. Sometimes if we need a couple times to get up, that's what we're doing. Up, kind of a rock to it. Again, you can use your hands. So let's do 4 more. 4, we should feel right here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go through all of those one more time. If you want to do a 3rd round, feel free to do one after this. We're going to march. Right here. Keep that going. I'm going to marching fast or slow. 4 more each leg. 3, 2, 1. One leg. Kick it or extend. Right here. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg lift. Point that toe. Up and down. Ooh, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that soccer kick. Raise it. Or remember, you can bring it in if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, those on the other side. Kick. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point those toes. Raise. Raise. So you'll see with these workouts, we kind of go one move to the other. I love circuit style. 3. Kind of keeps us moving. 2, 1. Soccer kick. Raise. Or you can always, if you want a little bit extra, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, definitely gonna need to stretch those. All right, those clamshells. Up on those toes, sitting nice and tall. Out, in. Release. Back. And 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, those gate swings. Stay on those toes. Raise 1. Barely off the floor. Or touch down if you need to. Ooh. I will say, if you get foot cramps with this one, you can go flat-footed. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Out. In. And keeping everything forward except foot. So don't twist with it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, set those down. 1 more, and then we'll stretch. Your stutter starts, or half sit to stand. Hands, or you can have your hands up, down. Legs at a 90. It makes it harder. Reach forward. Back, forward. Try it. Back and forth. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. We are going to spend the rest of the time, a few minutes here, stretching. We need to stretch all this back out. So we're going to do a figure 4. All of them will be seated stretches today. Right here. Ooh, I have my foot close to my knee, and I'm leaning forward. Some people feel a little bit more if they can bring their foot. Not everybody can bring it into their thigh, that's fine. I don't feel it as much in here. I feel more in my knee, so I like this one. And then you lean down. If you can't do that one, but you can cross your legs, do that and lean forward. If still not, cross at the ankles, hold, and try and lean forward. Oh, right in there. All right, we're gonna take that same leg, toes up, bend from your waist, not slouched. As far down as you can go, and then just put your hand on your leg. When I say touch your toes, or try to touch your toes, I have a lot of people that will round just to reach their toe, or bend their leg. I want the straight leg as far as you can. Get more of a stretch in here. Switch legs. Up, lean forward. All right, and then foot down, toes up, from the waist. So if you're enjoying these less intense workouts, please feel free to leave a comment or a like, and I will continue to do them. Try and come up with some fun things. All right, one hand on your thigh, one hand back behind. If you can, add a little twist. If not, just try and come right here, right here. Switch. All right, we're gonna take both knees to one side of your chair, drop that front leg down to the floor, and reach up. Now if you can, slide it back. Big, tall stretch. Now take that reach to the side. All right, same thing, other side, turn, drop this front leg, reach, add a press back if you can. To the side. Come back to the front. We're going to bring our feet together, knees together, either drape over your knees or to the floor. Just hold it. Take a deep breath and exhale as you roll up. And we're going to try and stand up. We're going to do a big, tall stretch, deep breath. Let it out to one side. Up tall, stretch, deep breath. Other side. Last one, up tall, stretch, deep breath. Let it out. And we are done with this. I think this is our third one now. So if, like I said, if you're enjoying these and you want to see more, please comment, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will continue to do these less intense, low to no impact workouts, and I will see you for the next one.